Hello everybody, Jerry again from KillaKlownzFPV. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Stealth Race VTX from FuriousFPV. Now this is the final production version, which is what whoever does get it is going to be shipping as. Packaging is just like everything else. You have the product inside of the anti-static bag, manual, and everything else. Let's go ahead and get right into it. You open up the bag. First off, you'll see you have the manual right here, which shows Stealth Race VTX, the actual module, the VTX with the Bluetooth module connected. Now the Bluetooth module is optional. You don't have to use it. That's just if you want to. And like all their other stuff, very nice manual. So clear. Let me see if I can actually get that in closer. Very clear diagram. Not fuzzy at all. You can very clearly see the traces of what goes where, how to wire it up. And this is showing it with the 14 PDB. But this whole thing you get is the actual manual itself. You have your LED indications, whether it's blinking red or blue. And then that's to determine band and channel if you're just going to be going by that. I, however, have it on the XV2. This is my main flyer, and it's running the smart port. The SPD 1.5 is running smart port telemetry straight to the transmitter. So I actually used my LUA script on the Tyrannus to change everything until now. This is the Bluetooth module that it actually comes with, and I'll show you guys how the app works alongside the actual like on a build for changing the transmitter frequency or whatever, but that'll be in the next one. You'll see also on the manual down here you actually have how to set it up. So when you download the app, it's called Imagination Configuration. You can get it on the Google Play Store or the Market, whatever. They actually, I believe they just uploaded it to iOS, so you can, whoever's using iPhones or whatever, you can do it too. You're not left out of it. You actually set, when you actually go into it and start scanning, you'll see the lights on the Bluetooth module start blinking, and when it links, it'll pop up asking for a password, and it's just 6 zeros in a row. When you go to profile, you can actually change the password, and it's all laid out very nicely how essentially what the functions do what. So I get in there, the channels and all that, how the menu looks, and then here you have exactly how to set the for telemetry and everything for to be able to actually set it, which would essentially be smart audio or their version of it. For peripherals, you'd use the IRC tram protocol, then telemetry output, smart port, and that's if you're using, again, the SPD 1.5 or another one that's enabled with that same thing. If you are going to be using the 14, settings work with anything else. You would just have to use whatever UART port you're actually using and set it up accordingly. Up here you have the code LED status, and it shows you what's pit mode, status 2 no power, status 3 normal. So the way they actually blink, red, blue, very nice little diagram. In the back you have the whole menu navigation legend or whatever you want to call it. Down here as well, the description to which individual site does what, and then you have the email for tech support in case you have an issue. And then again, this is for Tyrannus. So that's if you actually want to set it up, it's essentially the same settings on the opposite side. But then it has the screenshots for setting up that Betaflight LUA script and being able to, like I said, change everything. That's the manual right there. This is, again, what you guys are going to be getting if you do buy it. Leads, as in the pre-production model, are silicone, so they will not break easy. They hold heat a lot better, so plus they feel a lot nicer. I don't know, me building, I hate building with the stiff wires. They kind of annoy me. So if I could zoom in here a little bit. So here you guys have the module, and it's very small. It's very small. Probably weighs maybe like 2 grams, something like that. You don't always have to have it connected. What I'd recommend doing would just be unplugging this, and then only when you're actually gonna use it, plug it in. Then you can disconnect it again when you're gonna take off the flight line. But you have this very strong shrink wrap some of the stuff that like a lot of people sell, they're that crappy little plastic, it just comes off real easy. This feels a little bit better. All the wiring also silicone, but you do have, this is heat shrunk down so it doesn't pop off. I know some companies that have them backwards, so it just comes right off. Problem with that is in a crash, that point of the heat shrink starts to get weaker and weaker, and then it'll fall off. So this is a nice little plus. Then it goes straight to a pigtail, and you have that mount. For this one, for my frame, or for the XPX V2, I actually designed this VTX mount. So it holds it like that up, and it's still out of the line of the props. If you look at it from the back. So I still have plenty of clearance, even if there's like some flex in them. I still won't hit the antenna or risk breaking it. And you can see it's running, the VTX is right there, and it's running the line straight out the back. So also in a crash, if I do crash, there's a better chance of it like protecting the antenna. Also for carrying it on my backpack, you just unscrew that and you don't have anything in the way. In the next video, I'll show you guys how to operate it. But yeah, this is what you guys are actually going to get in the final version of the transmitter, whoever does order it. I believe these are already available. If they are, I'll go ahead and put a link down in the description. But that's what you get. You got the manual, that Bluetooth module, and your VTX with that pigtail. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.